August 25th, 2019 was my last time attending my father's church. I felt such guilt and shame for leaving, but staying and allowing his abusive behavior to continue was not a sign of loyalty, dedication, or faith. For me, it was a matter of life and death, and staying was killing me. How far did my obligations as the pastor's daughter go? How much wrong did I have to witness? How broken down would I become before I could choose my health, sanity, and faith over my father? A nearly impossible decision for a little girl. That's how I felt, like a little girl. And in his presence, I was weak. I saw the wrongdoing, but I was powerless to stop it. The next day, my father called while I was on my way to yet another doctor's appointment. As the phone rang through my car speakers, Papa appeared displayed across the screen. I quickly pressed record as we exchanged pleasantries.
Good. How are you?
Hey, your mama told me what you said yesterday.
Okay.
And the answer is no. The answer is no.
The answer is no, I chuckled. He couldn't possibly think that would work. I dreaded this conversation. So when Mother broke the news that my husband Phil and I were leaving the church, I prepared myself. Initially, Pastor said to turn in our keys. Our services were no longer needed. I was pleasantly surprised that he responded this way, but I knew he would not let us go that easily.
No, my baby ain't going nowhere. and my son-in-law, y'all can't go home. I need you. I need you to help me save these souls up in jail. I need you. I drafted you a long time ago. You got up there and you got these people standing on their feet, got them tripping. When you come out singing, anointed, purified, come on. Hey, man, I need you. All seats filled in 2019.
We would chant "All Seats Filled" in 2019 at the end of Sunday services. It was plastered on a huge poster hanging behind the pulpit. I didn't completely buy into the idea of inviting more people to church, though. We clearly had issues.
If you go and you my baby, and my baby, what are you looking around for? The answer to your little answer, the answer is no. Tell them I love y'all way too much. Where y'all want to go to? Well, I'm telling you, I'm sitting in the back seat. Everywhere y'all go. When the pastor's talking, hey, y'all like this church? I said, yeah, we like this church, but we got a church over there. That's our church over there, y'all. I need my baby right now. I do, Lois. I ain't joking. I need you right now.
My father was concerned that my leaving would hurt his image and affect his quest to purchase another church. Why would the pastor's daughter leave her father's church? People will wonder. But the suggestion that he would never let us go was troubling.
You're doing so good. You done got heels. You done got... Oh God, I'm looking at you. I'm so excited every Sunday. I'm like, oh my God, I can't keep my seat. I've been having to preach and I'm trying to sit down and try not to stir around. So I have something around. But by the time you get through the praise and worship, I'm on my feet. I done lost my voice by the time it's time to preach. You got things stirred up in there. Not now. The answer is no. Let's fill the place up and any day you go. You need to go somewhere. No. Y'all don't do me like that. I love you too much.
Fill the place up till we can go.
I was in disbelief of what I was hearing. My father was always more concerned about filling the seats with bodies than he was about souls being saved.
Yeah, feel the place and there you go. Don't try to go now. We ain't got nobody. Who we got? Who there can take your place? This is not for me. This is for God.
No, this is all about you, I thought. It seems like everything we did was to please my father. We were losing sight of God and our true purpose.
This family is giving something to God when I'm dead and gone and done went on. You never know whether Tay, the little man, you don't know who's going to pastor this church. You don't know if dead kids who's going to pastor this church. And we're leaving a legacy for God Almighty. Lord.
Neither one of my sons was interested in being groomed to pastor the church. Besides, the boys had already left and started attending church with their biological father's family months before my husband and I left. They complained that my father talked about himself too much, and they got nothing out of the sermons when he preached. I felt the same way when I was a child. Although it broke my heart to worship separately from my children, I let them go. Their salvation was more important than leaving a family legacy.
And I know you're not supposed to see what I see. You're not supposed to be able to see what I see and the moves I make. You're not supposed to. You're not the moves in this picture, in this scenario. You know what I mean? You Aaron. You know what I mean? You're my sister. You see what I'm saying?
He was telling me to stay in my place. I was keen on his tactics, but this was a new one. The other times I tried to leave the church, he used this reverse psychology flattery trick. He would tell me I didn't have to stay, that my salvation was more important, which I knew he didn't mean. Then he'd tell me how valuable and anointed I was, that he had this grand vision for the ministry, and I was an essential part of it. That combination worked before. He rarely had to rage at me. The belief that I was doing God's work was enough to make me stay.
And I need you, and I need your husband. I need you out there. Amen. Not only are y'all doing fabulous, but I need you. I can't let you go right now, baby. I can't do it. Please no. Tell your husband, I said no. Please no. Tell him I said please first. Please no. Please. Please no. I'm building this church. We done got too close to the top. I'm up at the top now. It's in the finish line. We're to the finish this line. Man, we keep going. We're gonna have enough people in here so this church is just it'll hit right on time.
No one wants to believe that they are giving up just before their breakthrough. That belief, I'm convinced, has kept people hanging on to things they should have long let go of. It certainly kept me hanging on for the next blessing and church growth. Christians are conditioned to believe that with every struggle comes a blessing. But my father was intentionally causing hardships and struggle.
When you ease out, you stop coming, slow down, coming. Nobody never even miss you. But if you're left now, ain't nobody there. Shit, the church down, his daughter didn't even want to be here.
But that was the truth. I didn't want to be there. I wanted to leave months before we did. In fact, I had been pulling away for years, slowly backing away, like I was face to face with a ravenous dog. Part of me knew the truth.